Hey folks, hope you're having a wonderful day. So it is that time where Family Dollars are starting to get the Donruss football packs, gravity packs in. These are the 2025 version. Actually saw it at one of my Family Dollars yesterday. Actually, we were looking for something else, and there was a Family Dollar there. Walked inside just to take a one gander, and sure enough, it was sitting there on the shelf. I believe there's 48 packs in here, and they have the yellow press proof parallel. Now it's a little bit different than years previous. These are $1.25, or at least in my area. So that knocks, for 48 packs, that knocks it from $48 from last year to $60 plus tax. So it's a little bit more expensive than previous years. You know, that increase of 25% adds up real quick. But hey, this is what we like to do. We have 5 cards per pack. But the cool thing about this year, just like last year, you have a chance at a downtown signature mark signature series. But what we're really looking for is a downtown. I think maybe not on camera, but I believe I pulled a Caleb Williams downtown last year, and coincidentally enough, it's in the final stages of grading, and hopefully we'll sorry, keep hitting the camera. Hopefully we'll get good results on that pretty soon. I'll debate whether or not to accept PSA's offer. All things considered. Anyway, we're going to open up these 48 packs. Might be a little bit of a longer video, but we're just going to power through it. But first, if you like what you see, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, you can always subscribe. Let's have some fun. And I'll tell you what, if this turns out to be pretty cool, might run out and try and find some more packs out there. Alright, let's get to it. It'd be funny if it was like the first pack. we pulled the dinger, and it's like, okay, I gotta open the rest of these. So, alright, let's go. Cedric Tillman, Travis Etienne Jr. with the yellow press proof, Travis Kelce, and our first rookie, TJ Sanders, and then Alec Pierce. Even funnier if it hits on the very last pack. Be like, oh my word. Trey Tucker. Yellow press proof of what? DeMarvion Overshow. Alright, Torrey Holt. Kalel Mullings. And then CJ Stroud. Tyler Boyd, Ricky Williams, then we have Tremaine Edmonds, Pat Bryant with the Broncos, Dontavion Wicks. Man, that Thursday game between the Broncos and the Raiders, that was brutal. Alright, Eddie Pinheiro, Trey Benson, Mark Andrews, Kenneth Grant, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Alright, Tua. Then Demario Douglas, Joe Mixon, Michael Williams, and then Sam Darnold with the Seahawks. I think I'm starting him this week in one of my fantasy leagues because everybody else is on a bye or hurt. Dante Culpepper, Charles Woodson, Ollie Gordon, then Trevor Etienne with the yellow press proof, and Cameron Jordan. That'd be cool if we got a yellow press proof of Jackson Dart or Ashton Genty or Scatabo. Last year got one of Jaden, Bo Nix, and Drake May. That was cool. All right, Hines Ward, Joe Mixon, Byron Murphy, then a rookie of Will Johnson, and then Joe Burrow. All right, Cam Chancellor, Hushmanzada, William Andrews with the black and white Falcons. Wow. Rated rookie, Alfred Collins. And then Tony Pollard. Alright, Chris Olave. Isaiah Likely. Mike Rozier. And RJ Harvey. And Zach Ertz. How's your team doing this year? 49ers. My 49ers are doing surprisingly well. And my Falcons, they should be doing better. But apparently the coaching just can't seem to get their act together. Trey McBride. Aaron Rodgers. Derrick Henry. Tez Johnson. And Jeff Garcia. All right, George Kittle, Overshown, Jaden Higgins, with Travion Henderson with the yellow press proof, Josie Jewell. All right, Garrison Hurst. Was that Richard Todd? The Todd. Terry McLaurin. Then Tyler Show. And Zach Bond. Zach Bond. That's how he should come into, like, when he's announced at the beginning of every game. Dion. James Conner. Steven Jackson, and then Colton Loveland, and then John Lynch. Tell me, do you guys think Deion's a good coach? Looks like he's kind of struggling out there in Colorado after Shadir left. I heard some articles saying he should probably take a buyout. Seems to be the norm these days. Hunter Henry, James Lofton, Josh Jacobs, Isaac Tesla, and Mark Andrews. Find it interesting that not very many players are heading out to Colorado. Not very many high prospects. They still mostly go to the SEC. Adonai Mitchell, Michael Mayer, Wandell Robinson, and then Josiah Stewart, and Theo Johnson. Really haven't seen very many big names here in this rip. That's because we're saving it for a nice, juicy downtown. That's why. Cole Kmet, Dwayne Bowe, Andrew Makuba, Mika Ekbuka. That's a cool one with yellow press proof. Little off center. Tremaine Edmonds. He's been killing it for Tampa Bay. All right, Devontae Smith, James Conner, Jerry Jeudy, Tyler Warren, and Matthew Stafford. Jalen Ramsey, Alexander Madison. What is that? Natrone means. Caleb Johnson. And then Andrew Van Ginkel. That one didn't want to open right. Alright, Bo Nix. Brian Robinson. He's with the 49ers now. Greg Rousseau. Trey Harris. And that Trump means. Didn't we see him like a second ago? I think we were about halfway through. Caleb Williams. Lamar Jackson. We have Joe Burrow. Maxwell Hairston and Roma Dunsi. Tyrone Tracy. Greg Zierlein. Taysom Hill. Tyleek Williams. And Jared Goff. Kyle Van Noy. Donovan McNabb. Gunnar Helm. Then we have a Bashal Tootin with the Jags. For a minute I thought it was going to be Travis Hunter. And then Graham Gano. Alright. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. Still looking for some big names here. Hopefully that'll happen. Alright, Anthony Richardson, Ed Reed, Victor Cruz, Matthew Golden, and then Rashee Rice. Debo, Chris Godwin, Trey Amos, Jaden Blue, and Drew Brees. Chuba Hubbard, Tyrone Tracy, Tutu Atwell, Kyle Williams, and DeAndre Hopkins. Alright, AJ Brown, Michael Mayer, Jaleel McLaughlin, Jihad Campbell, and then Joe Ferguson. Alright, Ozzie Newsome, Devon Achane. Oh, I don't know why I was going over there. Andrew Van Ginkel again. Oh, look at that. We got a Cam Scatterboo. There we go. Look, wish that was yellow, but that's okay. Frankie Luvu. We're heating up a little bit. Still have about 15-20 packs to go. Alright, Quinion Mitchell. Travis Kelce with the yellow. Jalen. Omarion Hampton. Oh, another good one. And then Doug Williams. There you go. So far, 2 decent rookies right there in a row. Buda Baker. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Terrell Suggs. And then Jalen Walker with my Falcons. And Jake Ferguson. That'd be so cool to pull it downtown. Ramondre, Micah Parsons, There we go. Travis Hunter, our third decent rookie. Not bad. Then another rookie, Jack Sawyer, yellow press proof. And Braylon Allen. We're definitely doing all right. We're doing a little bit better here. Let's end off on a banger. All right, Mike. Friends, something. I almost screwed up. Micah Parsons. Blake, what group? And then Mason Taylor. And Rashid Shaheed. Alright, Eric Dickerson. Brock Purdy, not bad. David Montgomery. And then Shamar Stewart. And then Osa. That's all I say for him. I just say Osa. Anything else, I'm gonna incredibly screw it up. Alright, Chad Johnson. Tyler Lockett. Harold Carmichael. Jarquez Hunter. And was that Rick Upchurch? Okay. Not a name I'm familiar with. Will Levis. Art Monk. Demetrius Knight Jr. And Riley Leonard with yellow press proof. And then Kyler Murray. Man, his backup's doing alright. The name escapes me at the moment. What was it? Jacoby Brissett. That's it. Kurt Warner. Jalen Warren. And then we have a Jalen Lane. Last year, we'd look forward to that to being Jaden Daniels. Then we have another rookie. Dante Thornton Jr. And then Chase Brown. We're getting there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. You can also subscribe. Alvin Kamara. Taysom Hill. Marte Mapu. James Pierce Jr. The Falcons. And Victor Cruz. Alright, Mike Evans. Leonard Williams. Was it Tony Pollard, Luther Burden III, and then John Elway. Alright, Calvin Johnson, Michael Pittman Jr., Will Campbell, Elijah Arroyo with the yellow press proof, rated rookie, and Steven Jackson. Patrick Mahomes, Ozzie Newsome, and then Bijan, Zach Beck, or yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. And then Keenan Allen. We're looking at about maybe 10 more packs to go. Khalil Shakir. James Cook. Tyler Booker. Armand Membo. Yellow press proof. DK Metcalf. Alright, Jaden Reed, Christian McCaffrey, Jalen Royals, and then Xavier Watts with the Falcons, and Terry Bradshaw. Alright, we're on a little bit of a cold streak here. So that means we're going to get something good soon, right? Amon-Ra St. Brown. Xavier Worthy. Graham Gano. Arian Smith. And then Wandale Robinson. Alright, Jamal Charles. C.D. Lamb. Isaiah Likely. Carlson Schweschinger. And Pat Fryermuth. Alright, folks, we are down to our final 5. Let's go. Let's do this. Zach Charbonnet. Montez Sweat. Zach Bond. Woody Marks. And then Stephon Diggs. Woo, man. Josh Allen. Bo Nix. Jared Verse. Darius Alexander. And then Daniel Carlson. Alright, 3 more to go. Jeffrey Simmons. Buda Baker. Vernon Davis. Ashton, was it Gillette? And then Geno Smith. Alright. Looks like we're looks like we might be shooting blanks here. Tony Dorsett. Yellow press proof of Garrett Wilson. Tyler Lockett. Savion Williams. And then Josh Hines Allen. Alright. Let's go for it. Some upside down last pack magic. Alright. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Jahmyr Gibbs. Benjamin Morrison. Keandre Lambert Smith. And then for our final card, we have Tyreek Hill. So, no downtowns, which is okay, but we did pull some decent rookies here. We have a Cam, Scatterbo. I think we pulled a Travis Hunter. There was a third one, but I forget off the top of my head. Seeing so many cards here. But you know what? We did okay. But the question I want to ask you guys is, have you found these out in the wild at your local Family Dollar? Yeah, we have several around here, and some of them have to be careful going there during certain times of the day. It can be kind of rough. So who knows? I might run out there and try to grab another 1 or 2 out there and try my luck some more. But yeah, hey, it's always fun to open these things up and share it with you guys. But tell me what you guys thought. Did it seem like a good rip? Is it worth the $1.25 a pack? $60 basically a box now? Let me know. Post in the comments below. And if you like what you saw, hit that like button if you want to see more. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.